come out of Northern Virginia and North Carolina, and that's you, Hardgrove, V3GFY, he's another one, and there's another gentleman up there in Northern Virginia. Can't think of his call sign now, but when you guys get on here, whether it's 100 watts or 1,500 watts, you just can't think of his call sign. Big signals in here all day long. When you guys get on here, whether it's 100 watts or 1,500 watts, you just can't think of his call sign.
Sometimes though you need power to get through D-layer. Unfortunately, I noticed that 2 dB difference between 100 and 1,000 watts. I've noticed where it has made the big difference on how the signal goes through the air, especially in the middle of the daytime.
Yep. There's another guy, Art. Man, I can't think of his call sign now. Anyway, I think he lives in North Carolina. He always puts a good signal on me, too. I just don't hear him up on 7200 very often anymore.
Man, there's a whole bunch. I don't know if you've noticed it or not, but because you've been here almost as long as I have. There's a whole different group here.
Oh yeah, it's nothing like it was. Shoot, like 5 years ago, 5, 6, 7 years ago. You know, recently I was surprised to hear WO9E kind of coming back to 7200. He was he was a regular here on 7200 for a long time. And then the last time I talked to him, it's been several years ago, I think he was in the middle of moving or something like that. So, and over the past couple months, I don't know if he's just decided to make his presence on 7200 again, or if he's finally kind of settled in and getting his station back up. You know, I don't know what it is, but I've been hearing him back on frequency recently.
Boy, I'll tell you what, he sure definitely shovels a lot of stuff.
But yeah, oh man, I've never really been good at logging call signs, so I'm not even going to begin to, pretend to remember all of them, but there has been a lot of them that have come and gone over the years, and then once in a while you kind of hear them kind of pop up on 7200, but I think all the shenanigans have really driven them away. That's really the truth be told. That's what it is. That's what's driving it. Is all the shenanigans. All the BS, arguing, fighting, cussing. Things that I find very entertaining has driven a lot of them away from here. K4NWA 230.
N4SDG. Well, here's the thing on that. I remember there was a couple.
KK4SIJ.
Went through some crises in life and had to make some changes, and that's why they're gone. In the midst of their crisis, they took it out and ratted on some other fellas, and well, there you go. That's why they're not here anymore.
Yeah, well, that's might be some truth behind that.
And then there's a couple of them. Ed, he's passed. Chucky, he's passed. A couple others, I'm like you, I can't remember them. They're passed. I remember there was a group of us here on 7200. There for a while, we all went digital. And it blew their mind when I showed up. And when I showed up, my audio was so perfect, they were all about to crap themselves.
I'll tell you what, there was a guy that used to come on here all the time, man. I really enjoyed talking to him, too. I wish I could remember his call sign, but I can't to save my life. But everybody called him Mr. Carlson, or Mr. Carl, or Mr. Carlson. He was like a 96-year-old ham operator or something like that, and it never mattered how bad the frequency got. It was like a mutual respect was given when he came on the frequency, because it could be total chaos out here. Everybody knew who he was, and when he'd come on here and gave his call sign, like everybody just would shut up, and it would just go quiet in respect for this man who's like 90-some years old and been on radio for like 70-some years or whatever it was. will come on here and want to talk to a few guys and make a few contacts, but the frequency could be total just chaos, and he would come on here and everybody would just stop talking and would just shut up and stand by out of respect for him, because he was, I want to say he was like mid-90s. I mean, and anyway, unfortunately a few years ago he passed away, but it was awesome. It really was, to witness that everybody, no matter how much we don't like each other or disagree, like when this gentleman would come on frequency, like we all kind of got on the same page and would pay respect at letting him come on here and talk to some guys. And it was usually short-lived, and then he would go on about his business. But I don't remember his call sign though, but everybody used to call like Mr. Carl or Mr. Carlson.
Mr. Carl, he ran I'm trying to sit back and think, he ran a Yazoo radio, and it was an older Yazoo radio, but it was a top-end radio. And I want to say he was running it, I just remember he ran a Yazoo radio, because I asked him, he said he was thinking about selling it, and I remember talking to him about it. And I remember Dan was the one that told me about him being 1,000,000 years old.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that Dan knows exactly who I'm talking about. So if Dan was on frequency right now, he probably knows the call sign off the top of his head. But I've always enjoyed talking to him, and like I said, it was really cool how everybody would just kind of stand aside and just let him have the right of way out here. I always appreciated that about everybody who, you know, participates on 7200. KK4SIJ.
K41.
There's Hargrove, K4NWA.
What are you doing today, Chris?
I'm drinking a cold beer now and just jabbering my jaws.
What kind of beer are you drinking?
This is locally brewed down in North Carolina, actually, near Mills River, North Carolina, Sierra Nevada, called Hazy IPA.
Yeah, I like the Hazy IPA. I had those last night.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. They will work on you.
Yeah, I think that what I drank was called Freak of Nature, but I've had the Hazy IPA as well. Freak of Nature is what I've been drinking.
I got you. Well, good evening to you. I'm gonna stand by, let the frequency go. I've been out here rambling for a little while now, so you guys have at it. KK4SIJ.
All right, later on, brother. K41.
Hargrove, what's happening, man?
I just sitting here on the internet. What are you doing today, Scott?
I had to make a few errand runs for the wife and stuff, and now I'm off the rest of the afternoon, so that's pretty much it. I hadn't done too much other than that.
Yeah, got a haircut today, watched a little TV, had the family over, had some pizza, and it's raining again here in the Carolinas.
You got rain over there right now?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. I'm no farther than I am from you. I've got sunshine with a little partly cloudy with sunshine.
Oh, it's about 40 degrees here and overcast, and it's raining again.
Wow, I wouldn't well, last night, you know, it was clouded up pretty good, but this morning it was good and sunshine.
Yeah, that's how we started out this morning, then everything went to hell about dinner time.
I figure we'll probably get some here in the next couple of days. I think they're calling for it, but I don't know when.
There's an explosion right now off the coast of Florida heading your way, Hargrove.
Explosion? What kind, horse?
Weather.
Oh, okay, cool deal.
Hello, radio.
That's going to turn into a noise.
Hello.
Yeah, boy, I've been fishing in the Northeasters. Ain't no fun. Didn't catch no fish, but had a good time anyway.
Hey, excuse me, Hargrove. MJ, how far are you from Charlotte and which direction? from Charlotte are you?
You talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look up. I'm about 40 miles north of Charlotte, Newton, North Carolina.
How far are you from Crapanapolis?
Good Lord. Distance, probably give or take, that's probably a 5-mile difference between the two towns. Not much. We're about 45 miles, maybe.
Okay, so you're in the middle of Crapanapolis and Charlotte.
Actually, I'm north of both towns. I'm not in the middle. I'm up north. I go up 16. I'm farther up north. I'm more closer to the mountain.
Y'all double.
Yeah, he didn't. I'm looking at the cloud cover, and you can look at the cloud cover and see where the rain is, and see where it's just cloudy.
Yeah, y'all were doubling north.
Some of these guys and me, we all do it for some reason. I swear we all need Roger beats.
Sorry, that's my fault.
Yeah, Chris there, I mean not Chris, but Scott K4NWA, he's to the west of me, about 3.5-hour drive.
Well, if you look at where the cloud cover is, there's a little sliver of clearness in there. Looks like it's right up in I-85 corridor.
Oh yeah, might be.
Hey, Oris, you know what I could do? I could go beep, and then that'd be it.
Well, yeah, and me, I don't know. Brandon used to have this one. It sounded like a girl having a spit. Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I had that one too.
Oh yeah, I remember my 29. We were talking about amplifiers, and I remember my 29 megahertz days. There's a picture of that station at my 29 megahertz days with Committed Scorpio and who else used to get? Let's get in there sometime. There was a bunch of us. There was a few of us that got up there on 29 megahertz, 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night, and just have at it.
Yeah, it's still a bunch of big group of CBers over here near me. They hang out on 2690.